everybody, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm doing an update on my lip project pan and I'm so excited to be here. You probably saw my empties, which is I think the last video that I filmed. Well, I know it's the last video I filmed, but I think it's the last video uploaded too. And I have an empty! Okay, so before I get to it, let's go through kind of like what's going on in this project. So first and foremost, I've picked 32 lip products that I want to use up for 2023. And I've identified some that are like first priority to use up like ASAP as much as possible. And so what I've been doing is I've been trying to work on those first. I tend to, like I have a little sheet of paper I'm looking at, has little dots, and the dots tell me like I'm gonna get rid of these at the end of the year if I don't use them up. So I've been working really hard to get a good jump on things. Now, I don't think I'm going to use up all 32 lip products. I've never been able to successfully do that, but my goal is to use 18. I have a mix of minis and full sizes to help me out with this. I think I split them almost exactly in half, like 16 are minis and 16 are full sizes. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, so I have already had one empty before I filmed this video. And I do count declutters as part of my 18, but I don't have any declutters yet. I just have one empty, so I'm 1 to 18 right now. Well, I have finished a full size. This is the Sally Hansen lip crayon in the pink. It is officially gone. This was my goal to use this. It had gone a little bit slower here in the last month, but this is where I'm at. It was in last year's project pan. This is one I definitely wanted to finish, and I accomplished that goal. I felt so good when I finished this one because I was just like, yes, finally, it is gone, hallelujah. And it is gone. So that one took me a year and a half, actually probably a full 12 months to use up. So I'm very excited that that one is gone. And so what I ended up turning to was my backup, which is this Tarte Rosé or Rose. This is just a mini. This is in that cardboard packaging. I hate the packaging. I love the idea of this packaging. Like, I think that the pineapples are cute, but I don't love the fact it's in cardboard. And look at this, guys. I finished it as well. It is all gone. So I did want to make this like a focus of mine to try and use up, but like I knew that in the pink, the Sally Hansen was more important to me, but I ended up finishing this literally last night. And so I get to film it today to show you that it's an empty. So I got my third empty. That's super exciting. I don't think in any one of my project pans, like lip project pans, I've ever had 3 empties by like May. I don't think that's happened. Like I feel like I have like 1 and then it takes a really long time to get to 2 and 3 and 4. And then by the end of the year, I have like this whole rush of them. But I'm super excited about that. So 3 to 18 now, much better. Very excited about that, and I've got good progress on the ones that I'm currently using. So let's go through those next. The first one I've got is the L'Oreal Pop Balm. This is in the shade Bold Blush. This is another one that I want to use up, and you can see all those lines. And I couldn't find my black marker today, so I had to use gold. So that gold line there is where I'm at. So just a little bit lower, but that's understandable because I used up 2 other ones. But this is all she has left. Now I do have this in a project pan. I am hoping to finish it in that project pan. So I think I do have 2 to 3 months left, but this is gonna be one of my focuses going forward in the next month to hopefully really try and get that down to a nubbin. I don't think it's there yet. I think it's low, but I don't think it's like to the nubbin stage. I try and use nubbin to be like, I'm gonna finish it this month, and I'm still, 6 to 8 weeks away from that in this particular one. But I actually have been also using this a crap ton. This is the Bare Minerals XOX in the shade Mantra. This was a holiday collection release. And if you remember, I was at the very top last month, and now look, I've used it down. So this is where we are at. Right there compared to last month. Can you see that line? So just kind of under it, but enough to really feel like I'm making motions on this guy, which is fantastic. So this will be something I continue using as I go on. It's not going to be a main focus. I do want to focus on the L'Oreal first, but then I'll kind of move into different products. And then this one has been my goal lately, and this is the Julep. This is a liquid lipstick in the shade Bijou. So this is my next empty. So basically these two are going to be the ones I'm using for May. And so what I like about this one is it is a liquid lipstick, so it's really easy to use, but I pulled the stopper, but I still have a full doe foot in there. Lots and lots of product still in there. But because I pulled the stopper, I need to make sure I use this ASAP so it doesn't like dry up, like get crusty or things like that. So this is going to be one that I really am starting to focus on. Now, again, I didn't really use it too often last month, like twice, 3 times, just to keep using it. But like, I was trying to get empties and I made it. So this is going to be the next one. So look forward, hopefully, to being empty. But liquid lipsticks are notoriously hard to use up. So I don't actually know how long that's going to take me. So hopefully not too long. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Didn't use this all last month, but I wanted to show you. It's the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Raspberry. I will eventually get around to that. But what I have on my lips today, I haven't really used all that much, but I still wanted to show you it. And it's the NARS lipstick in the shade Anita. This is also doing really, really good. This is another one that I need to use up by the end of the year. So I don't have too much left on that. If you can see the letters in there, I'm at the R now. I've just kind of started touching the R. It no longer says NARS. It now says ERS. Just RS at the end. But it still has a good amount because of that angle to it. So once again, I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. This is still going to be probably 3-4 months before I really start focusing on this one, because I've got other ones. I put them right here. I was like, I still got these 2 to go to, and then the Bare Minerals. So then I'll kind of finish this one up. But I use it, you know, every once in a while. I use it about once a week. It's enough to like actually get some use out of it. Because if I use it 52 times, that's a good amount of time. So because I have 2 empties this time, I actually did decide to roll in 2 products. I have 5 that I'm working on, but I kind of like to keep it to that 7 to 8 range just to give myself some options. And so I picked 2. One is very summery and one I thought kind of like filled in an empty hole. So this one is my summery one. Look how pink this is. This is the Baby Lips by Maybelline. This is in the shade 100. It was a limited edition one, but look at this pink. It's so pink. And I just thought, you know, listen, this is a tinted lip balm. It's going to be super, super pink, but it's sheer. So it's a spring summer color. It's not something that I'm going to want to pull for at like Christmas time. So I'm going to roll this one in and see what I can do. I don't remember if I've ever used up a Baby Lips. Baby Lips used to be my favorite tinted moisturizing like lip product. And, I don't think I've ever had one in a project pan that's like brand new. But this one's brand new. I've used it once just to make sure that it hadn't gone bad, and it hasn't. So that's going to take me a while to go through, but I'm rolling it in. And then this one I want to use up because it's just so natural. This is the Bite lip liner technically, but I'm going to use it as a lipstick. And this is a matte cream in the shade Glissé. I actually bought this because I used up a mini of this and I was absolutely obsessed with it, but look how much is in here. That's it. There's not too much. I actually feel like maybe this is like mini. This is a full size. Like I remember I paid full price for this one, but there's not like a huge amount of product in here. Once again, I used it one time to make sure it hadn't gone bad. It has not, but Bite Beauty is super, super natural. So I'm going to use that one up. And this is like a dark nude. And I don't actually have another nude that I'm using up at the moment. So I thought this would be a good one to kind of like bring in if I didn't want to go pink all the time. I got one nude to use, and that is where I'm at. I got my 7 back in here. Hopefully next month I'll use up the Julep and I'll get a good jump on the L'Oreal, and then we shall play more makeup from there and see where we land. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.